Guys, welcome back to HPL. Purple 3-0 over Era in his series to pick up his first win here in HPL. 3 straight games with Druid, Tannen.
Yeah, 3 straight games with Druid, 3 straight games drawing Big Game Hunter, never once even having a single target in the other player's deck, in Era's deck.
Yeah, it sounds like we've got Purple on the line here to give us some insight into his strategy. Purple, can you hear us?
Yeah. All right, so the basic strategy is I just saw him play against Zalay yesterday. He was playing Handlock and Warrior.
Yeah, Zalay is your...
Yeah, Zalay's my teammate. I watched his game attentively. I was just figured whenever I queued into Era on ladder, he's always playing Handlock, so I figured that was what I was expecting. And so I just pretty much cut one shade for a second Big Game Hunter and said go.
Wow, cutting a shade from the deck, a very key minion there. When he queued up 3 aggro decks against you, I would suspect the fact that you kept playing 2 BGHs in a Druid deck wasn't exactly what you were expecting to face against. Zalay said last night that he felt Era was getting the better of him in terms of the actual matchups that were going on. What was your take on that series?
He got the better matchups 3 games in a row. With Hunter, he seemed to draw pretty dead, just like a bunch of traps, and just didn't do anything really. So we just killed him. And the Paladin game, I just got incredibly lucky. I was actually like in the turn before lethal, I was actually considering trading in the 5-1 to play around Leroy Jenkins lethal.
Yeah, we saw that you were thinking about that too. A really interesting play with the swipe, by the way. You drew the swipe on the turn that he cast Muster for battle, but you chose to be patient and wait anyway. What exactly was going through your head?
Against mid-range Paladin, you're actually behind if you swipe in that position. You want to get the Shredder on top of it. So it was just really greedy because I didn't realize he was playing aggro. It's like mini bot, completely normal, juggler, sure, muster for battle, sure. And then after turn 4, after I swiped, I was like, oh crap, this is aggro, it's not mid range. So,
Oops.
Yeah. So we took some unnecessary damage there, but yeah, barely eked it out.
All right, so I got to ask, when can we expect to see Rogue from you?
Oh, never.
Never? Not once.
No.
You don't want to bring it. You don't want to bring in that 85% win rate into HPL with Rogue.
Oh, that'd be too easy. Also, everyone's gonna bring aggro because they're expecting me to play that. So, the aggro Paladin is pretty good against Rogue. So is Space Hunter. Like, if I queued Rogue all 3 matchups, he had a favorable matchup against me. Kind of expecting people to try to counter my best deck.
Yeah, we had kind of talked before.
With the Druid.
Yeah, we had kind of talked before the episode. I told Nathan that I actually thought you might queue up Druid early in the match, but I didn't think you'd queue it up all 3 because I said you had to be ready to play the Handlock mirror. I mean, I'm sorry, the Handlock matchup, and you handled it great. Congratulations on your 3-0 victory here in HPL.
All right, so it looks like that's going to do it for Purple. Excellent stuff from him and some great insight in his strategy. Apparently, Rogue would be too easy for him to play here in HPL, so trying to give everyone else a break, I guess. But, you know, when you're winning your matches 3-0, I guess you have a lot to say for yourself. So.
That's better than 84.3%.
Yeah, it's a little bit better than that 80% mark, just the old 100%. Yeah. That's going to do it for a second match, but we've got a third match coming up here for you tonight. Still no shortage of action. We're going to see Green Sheep going up against Kaldi. Kaldi, of course, from Iceland, and Green Sheep been quiet since BlizzCon, but we're going to see what Dignitas has to offer from him when we come back. It's going to be that matchup. You're watching Hearthstone on PvP Live.